Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tsogofatso Sikasimbe. I'm back again with another video for you guys. This has been a requested video. I am so sorry it has taken me this long to be able to record my au pair experience, but I actually needed a bit of time to actually get myself ready so that I can be able to tell the story well. I feel like I'm not a good storyteller, so it has taken like a lot out of me to actually like come and like tell you how things went. So anyway, I hope you're gonna like this video. It's gonna be a very long one because I'm gonna be sharing with you guys everything that went down, from homesickness, from my first flight to the very last flight, to a different like states and all of that. So I'm gonna be telling you guys about all of that. I didn't mention my like vacations and all of these things. I did go on vacations a couple of times, and I'm so sorry I did not mention that, but I just wanted to like mention just like my experience with the host families and how it was and how that went down. And I do hope that you are gonna enjoy the video and you're gonna like get a lot from it. And just know, just to like a very big disclaimer, I'm just like putting it out there. Don't expect your experience to be like mine. Your experience could be the best thing you could ever, like, I don't know, experience. And so just know that there could like be a good experience or a bad experience. So your experience will be yours. And so just know also, if you go there and you are not matching with the family and you guys are not getting along, you can actually rematch and find a different family. So don't be afraid of not getting along with the family, because sometimes, honestly speaking, literally the first week of au pairing, like literally most families, like if like or most of the people that I met in the training school, like they all rematched. They rematched and found different families, because when they met their family, they weren't all clicking as well as they thought they would. And also, it's not even a bad thing. Sometimes you're not even fighting, it's just there, like it's a normal thing. So just that disclaimer, I'm gonna put it out there. Your experience is gonna be great. Have fun with it. I will do maybe another video talking about what you should ask your host parents, because like these are all important things that you should know, so that yay, when you find a family, you ask them all these things, so that you make sure that you prepare yourself mentally, because you never know what you're gonna get. But anyway, without like further ado, I'm not gonna keep you for too long, but because the next video is long. So okay, let's just I began my au pair experience on the 30th of July. And so my first flight, this was literally my first everything, my first flight, my first ever travel by myself, without my family, without my twin sister, without my friends. So this was just me doing everything solo. So you can imagine how anxious I was scared, I was by myself. And so anyway, this is when I went on my first flight, and I went to Doha. This is like the Middle East. And then from Doha I went to New York. I was by myself also, like I've been saying, but I only met the other au pairs on, okay, when we got to Ghana, when we got to New York, that's when I met them. So we were supposed to meet at a certain place so we can meet this one person who's gonna fetch us, and then they were gonna take us to the au pair school. So we went to the au pair school. The au pair school was in New York, and so this is where they get to teach you guys about like taking care of children in America, the food that they eat, how to handle conflict situation between you and your host mom. And so that's what happened at the au pair school. It was nice. I was very happy because I was with my South African buddies. So it's nice. Like there's like, I feel like everybody from different countries was with people from their country. So like everybody was just like, yeah, it was like a clique thing. So South Africans were with South Africans. I don't know why, but like it's very cliquey. So we were all like that at the training school. Oh, I loved my roommate. She was amazing. If one day she sees me on YouTube or anywhere, I hope she will contact me. Kumo, I love you, girl. And sadly I lost contact with her, so that was a bummer. I still think about her because she was so sweet and really amazing. So yeah, that was my experience. The open school was nice, the food was nice. So this was like us literally starting everything like there. We got to eat like McDonald's in America for the first time. We got to eat like getting Shake Shack. Ooh, Shake Shack rocks. Like there's this we even, I think that those were my first cheese fries that I got to eat. So that was interesting. That was really interesting. And then what other thing was, yeah, like all these restaurants were different and the food was different. Like the French toast is very different from what we make and all of that. So some of the things we liked, some of the things that we didn't like, we were just like, no. The sweet potatoes are actually orange and not yellowish or like ours, you know, like everything is like really different to that side. And so we kept on like comparing everything and everything. Yeah. So anyway, our au pair school, yeah, our au pair training thingy, au pair school week ended like after 4 days, and then we got to, like the last day we got to go to New York, Central Park. Yes, we got to go to Central Park, and we like literally traveled like around New York to see like most of the places that people know and that they show on like the TV and stuff like that. We got to see the Statue of Liberty. We took all these nice pictures. I will be sure to actually like post a few pictures so that you guys can see like some of the beautiful things that we got to see on that day. Anyway, after the training school, we moved to our families, and so with that everybody went everywhere. So my friend Noctula went to Wisconsin, Kumo went to, was it Philadelphia, I think. Oh no, I think, yeah, like there was just so many of us who moved to different places. And then Bongi moved to California. So we were all in different states, and I moved to Utah. So my very first family was in Utah. My flight got delayed, so I got a flight from New York to where was I going? So I had to get a flight from New York to kind of, what was that place? I forgot the place anyway. But anyway, I had to take 2 other flights to get to my host family, which kind of sucked because I had to pay a little bit extra money to be able to, for my luggage. So meaning I had to pay like twice for my luggage. I mean, I had to pay in Mzansi and I had to pay that side too, which is not nice. But anyway, and then finally, oh yeah, my our flight, because of the weather, our flights got like cancelled. So like there were so many delays. It was just like weird. It was just like a mess. Honestly speaking, it was a mess. And then finally they fixed everything. They changed our like flight tickets because they knew everything was on them because the flight crew was late, all of that. And so they changed everybody's flight ticket without like a problem. So finally I got to go from, I forgot the place for some reason. Anyway, I got from there to Utah. And then I met my host dad. My host dad was there waiting for me. He knew that he read from the, I guess, the thingy that my flight was delayed, and so he understood what was happening, and so he knew what I was gonna be late. So anyway, I was supposed to get to Utah at about like 8 p.m. I only got to Utah at about midnight, I think. So everybody was like sleepy. And then anyway, it was a very long drive from Salt Lake City to my host family's home, which was in Ephraim. So Ephraim is like a very small town, but because I really wanted to be in Utah because I am a Mormon, that was like my biggest thing. I wanted to be in Utah. Like that was the biggest thing. Like I wanted to like experience all of what Utah has like in store for me, like honestly. And so anyway, my host family, I met them that day. They were very nice. It was very awkward because they were tired. I was tired. And so anyway, we were just like, okay, hi, how are you? And then I saw the kids. They looked so cute. I was very happy about that. They were so cute and I liked them. And so yeah, I think I loved taking care of the kids. Like I had took in Utah, I took care of like 2 kids. And so yeah, my experience started off really well. My host family liked camping, so we went camping twice. And then the third time I told them, no, nah, I'm not going camping for another time, because like first of all it was getting cold, and our first time camping it was raining, and the little one was mad at us because I was like, let's go home, and he was crying because he didn't want to leave. He was having so much fun, he wanted to stay there for yet another day, and I was just like, no ma'am, we are going. So I was just like, "That's my income out too." And so anyway, it started off well with like the host family, but then things turned out to be snacks. So anyway, as an au pair, you meant to of course take care of the children, but sometimes these host parents like taking advantage, and they want you to actually do things that are not part of your contract. And so what I didn't like was that, and so I told them that I did not like that, and so things started getting sour from there, because they were fine at first and then they changed when I told them, you guys cannot be expecting me to be doing all these things. And so they got mad, and my host mom told me that life is hard. I'm like, what? Life is hard? Oh my gosh, life is hard, but you're not supposed to like intentionally make life miserable or hard for somebody else. So anyway, we had to rematch. So anyway, I had to leave the family because of that. They were rude, and yeah, like things didn't end well. So I had to finally find another family. And so it took me I think it took me like 5 whole days with the rematch process to find another family. I found this woman from San Francisco. Another story coming. And so anyway, I found this woman, and she sounded nice, she sounded interesting. And so I was just like, anyway, maybe anything is better than this, because I am tired of them, they're hippering me and all of these things. So I am ready to kwamosh. So anyway, I took what I got, and I didn't ask too many questions. I feel like even if I did, I feel like I was just like, let's just move on. Like, I just need a family quickly, because I'm here to stay and like finish the open program. So I am not leaving until I finish the program. So anyway, finally I rematched, and after like 7 days, I finally moved to San Francisco. So this is family number 2. Family number 2, it was a single mother with a 3-year-old boy. So my single mother, my host mom was a lesbian who was 55 years old, who was a nurse, who was depressed, who had bipolar, who had lost a lover of hers. And so you can imagine what I was getting myself into. I did not know what I was gonna get myself into, but I actually got myself into a lot of but I am telling you, it was not easy living with a person like that. Like, I don't think my faith has ever been tried in my life like that. I don't think it has. Like, wow. Wow. I got there in San Francisco, and I was hoping for the best. I was like, okay, it's a new start. I spent 3 months with the other family. Hopefully I can finish a whole year, like the rest of the year, with this one, and then maybe if they are nice, I can stay with them, or I can rematch again. Sharp. I meet them. Okay, they fetch me from the airport. I meet them. The child was very hyper anyway, but it was okay with me, because children are children. I love children, and I tend to actually understand them a little bit more. So like, I tend to not have a problem with how they are or what they do and all of that. So anyway, fine, we go to their house. This is like San Francisco houses, they're very small. But I had a nice room, I had a big bed. I loved my room. My room was like nice and spacious. It was really perfect, like just what I wanted, what I needed. Even my Utah room was perfect and exactly what I wanted, and it was like beautiful. I loved it. So then finally, okay, get to San Francisco. Like I said, Shabu, she was very nice. The first week she would give me money to go watch movies. She would say, oh, let's try this restaurant, let's do this, let's do that. Okay, like the first week she was an angel. Like, hey guys, she was an angel. She was nice, she was so nice. Then finally the second week comes, and oh my gosh, so she really shows me her true colors, and I can actually see that, oh my gosh, this woman is not stable. Because wow, so each week was different, each day was different. We didn't know what we were gonna get. I didn't know what I was gonna get. I didn't know, the child and I didn't know what we were gonna get. Like either she was gonna attack, or she was gonna be saying bad things, or she was gonna be moody, or she was gonna just, oh my word, like I hated working for that woman. She was never pleased by anything. She was always complaining, she was always sad, she was always, sometimes she didn't want to even spend time with her child. Oh my word, I hated that, like with all of me. Like what kind of parent does that? For me, parents that don't want to spend time with their children, and children that they made. So one of the biggest things that happened is she actually had the child through in vitro, meaning she wanted a child, and then now when the child is here, she doesn't want the child anymore. So she's treating all of us like crap. Oh my gosh, she was like the hardest person to live with. I don't even know how she ended up in the OPE program, but honestly speaking, she does not belong there. She is unstable, and woo, I hope nobody else like gets to live with her, or that she gets help. Like the most important thing is that she gets help, because wow, I've never been with anybody that was that unstable. So oh my gosh, yeah, like I remember this other day when she, okay, we were eating breakfast, and so I was like, the little one was sitting next to me, and she was sitting across the table, so she was like facing us. And so he was very naughty that morning, and well, he actually is most mornings anyway, like probably all the time, but like some mornings are way worse than others. And he was so naughty, was busy just going on, and the mom would be like, hey, and then I'd be like, real, you know, Nana, no, 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 no. And I'd be like, come on, do your thing, be good, you know, behave. No shame. He was not having it. He was just like, yo, guys, I remember the mom flying through the table, and I was just like, oh my word. Like, what was that? So I think I've had like moments where, even this other day, I remember the child woke up. I mean, when we woke up, so it was breakfast time, and the child was saying that she choked him. And so she said he was really irritating me, and I wanted to sleep, and so I tried to grab him, and then I choked him. And I was just like, guys, phew. Honestly speaking, that woman was like just scary and just creepy, and just, whoo, guys, she was not fit to be a mother, not fit to be a host parent, because she was just terrible. And so honestly speaking, every day was different. Every day was just like, you don't know what you're gonna get. Like, yo, I remember the first time I got to, like, Christmas time. That was when I got to leave the house, and I didn't want to spend Christmas with them. So luckily I wasn't working, so like I literally took every opportunity that I could get not to stay in that house, because of how terrible she was. That was a terrible person. Anyway, I'm not gonna go on for too long, but anyway, my San Francisco experience was worse than Utah. My host parents in Utah were bad, but this woman was terrible. She wanted me to do the things that were not in my contract. She was, oh, living with a person who's bipolar, who has depression, who has all these issues where she's a lesbian, and people were treating her badly, and all of these things. And I have nothing against lesbian people, but I will tell you that this one was unstable, and so it was just like everything was just like wrong. Anyway, finally I was able to finish a whole year with that woman. All I know is I was homesick, I was depressed, I was angry, I just wanted to go. I wanted to go. I wanted to go home. I wanted to move somewhere else. I just needed, like, I missed my family so much. I was crying. I cried a lot there. I was upset all the time. I just did not want to be there. But finally, I moved to Seattle, and that was my lost family. My lost family was in Seattle. So that is in Washington. And so I moved to Washington, I think in 2018. Yes, 2018. On this day, I actually was moving to Seattle. Yeah. And so when I moved to Seattle, I was so scared, hoping for a really good family, because I had just gone through the most. Like, I had like the worst year ever as an au pair. And so I really needed to find a great family this time. And I was just like hoping for the best, like, please, please, Lord, help me get a good family. And I did. Oh my gosh, I had a great family. My host mom was amazing. She was sweet, and so she had 3 kids. Funny thing is, sometimes when you are an au pair, it's either you get like a bad host parent, or you get bad host kids. So I, for my lost family, I got like a really good host mom, and also like good kids. Like, they were not that bad, honestly speaking. There was a lot of like hiccups here and there, but I was very grateful to have a host mom like that, because she treated me really well, and with that, it made my job amazing. You know, they always say that if your boss, if your if your employer and your manager or whatever is treating you well, I'm telling you, you're gonna flourish. So I was still anxious because of my past experiences, so my anxiety really started from there. But then I pushed myself, and I had so much fun there. It was like more peaceful. It was really nice. I loved Seattle. I loved the people. I loved my host mom. So I was taking care of like 3 kids. And they didn't really watch TV much, so we read a lot of books. So that was fun. They were really good readers. They loved reading. So I like reading. I really love reading. I love books. So I really got along with them in that sense. And they were Jewish, and I was a Latter-day Saint, and so I'm from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and so we're all like different, but at the same time we got along so well. So even like our religious backgrounds were like still like okay. And oh my gosh, like, I loved this family so much. I got along with my host mom's sister. Like, she was literally awesome. She came every Friday. The kids were also good. Like, I used to help them like with their homework. I used to help them tidy up the rooms. Oh my gosh, like Seattle was nice. And my host mom even let my fiance come over, and so I was able to have we were able to have him with us in the house, and that was super nice. We had Christmas together with my host family. Oh my gosh, guys, my lost family was amazing. It's like, I feel like it's a family that you all could actually dream of and want to have. So anyway, I had a great experience. My last year was amazing. It was worth every penny. I got to save money. I got to like deal with my depression. I even went to therapy, which helped me a lot, and because I needed it. I really needed it after the traumatizing year that I had with the other families. So anyway, this is my au pair experience. It's very long, as you can see, but I just had to share it with you guys so that you guys can be happy. I know it's a long video, but please do forgive me, because I just had to share all of that. It's information, it's a lot. I even left out a lot of things, but because I wanted to keep it short, I don't like long videos. But I hope that you enjoy this one, and thank you so much for watching. Take care.